Cabin crew, 5 minutes to landing, please. 5 minutes to landing.
A very good evening to you all. Welcome to the live stream of the third Tuesday of the month here on Gary's Stuff. Hope you're all doing very well. Hope things are grand with you. Hope you had a lovely weekend. And let's look forward to a couple of hours of this and that and chat, and of course trying to guess Nick's Conundrum. With me, as always, is Mikey. How you doing, Mikey?
I'm all right, buddy. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm pretty good. I'm just this, I had a cold and all that, and still got that cough sitting there.
See, now I just been a drama queen.
I know. Oh no, drama queen. My thumb's better.
Oh, good.
There's a scar there, mind you. So I have the most middle class wounds ever. Well, that was cutting up a dog chew, and that one was a butternut squash related accident.
Oh dear.
Yeah. First
you don't help yourself with your nickname, do you?
No, I don't help in the slightest. It wasn't even an organic one. I mean, really, butternut squash these days. What can I do?
What are you going to do on your trip to Germany? That's the question. Are you going to be safe?
I don't know. The flight out is at stupid o'clock in the morning. I think about 7 o'clock in the morning. Flight out. I've got to go to Munich, then get a train to Nuremberg, and then go to the show. Then go to my Airbnb at some point, and then next go back to the show. Stay there till about 5ish, and then back on the train back to Munich. I'll be home by about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night or something. It's quite 2 long days, but I know Hornby are there. Tamiya have a massive stand there. Ravel obviously are there. Gallery, the airbrush guys are there. Mini Art, Edwards, a couple of Chinese companies will be there as well. So there's a lot of really important people to go and have a nose around and chat with, which is superb. I'm really looking forward to it. There's even a content creators lounge, which has got hot and cold drinks and ultra fast Wi-Fi apparently.
Wow!
So they look
Tell
after you.
You're listening.
Yeah, it would be nice if they could do something like that, wouldn't it? Rather than, well, this ticket will let you in early on Friday evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the other 2 days? Well, no, I'm not here. Oh, great. IPMS, you really need to up your game with press access to Scale Model World. Anyway, other than that, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Working away. A couple of nice videos just gone out on the Mini Art, and today the Italeri ranges, which are really good.
Any surprises there?
Well, I didn't know what to expect really from either of them. I kind of expected the Mini Art would do an advanced version of the Fokker 190 Dora, because they did the basic kit last year. They're bound to do an advanced kit of it. I was very happy to see the Opel 4x4, German Opel 4x4 truck. I know a lot of people will be buying that 1/35th scale.
Yeah,
that's from Mini Art. And Italeri. They've got the Spaviera, the Savoia Macchetti SM79, the 3-engine torpedo bomber.
Yeah,
Ethics did a vintage classic of it. Edward have done one based on an older kit. They've got a new tool of it in 1/48 scale. It's 3-engine lunatic bomber in 1/48. So that is going to be an absolute dream. I can't wait to see that. And there's some really cool other stuff. A 1/9 scale Vespa scooter. Yeah. How cool. I think John might like that in Australia.
Oh, yeah. He'd love it.
Yeah. They're also doing a matchless G50 if you want a proper bike, of course. Yeah. So there's a lot of interesting stuff on there. Good thing is that they seem to be doing very well as videos. So that's always a nice start to the year. Of course, the one we're really waiting for, well, shouldn't say that. I was waiting for Mini Art and Italeri. Be interesting what Tamiya are planning to do, obviously, but of course the ICM one won't be too far away, and that would be fantastic. To find out what they're up to next year. Well, planning to be up to this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What beer you got tonight?
So, what have you been up to?
I've been up to live streams. Doing live streams. Did the omnibus today. Been working on my what's it called? Oh crap! What's it called? T15. That's it.
Okay. Oh, the Armata.
Yeah, the armored personnel carrier variant. That's fun. It's like 30 centimeter long armored personnel carrier.
Okay.
In 135 scale as well.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's over 400 pieces.
Oh, right. Slight beast then.
Yeah, it's fun.
Excellent.
Nothing delicate on it though, which is nice. Like the omnibus.
Yeah. I think probably the battlefield is not the place for delicate anyway, generally speaking.
No.
Hey ho. Hey ho. Shall we see who's giving us their attention this evening? Oh, Joe can't make it. Oh, that's a pity. Babysitting. Oh, that's nice. A drink of the evening for me is Brewdog Black Heart Stout, of course.
Nuki Brown for me. Didn't have anything else in.
It's all right. Nuki Brown's perfectly lovely beer. Russell's here from Connecticut. Hello, everyone. It's snowy and frigid Connecticut. Oh, that East Coast does get cold. Simon said, good evening, Simon. Matchbox Challenge, Simon. Excellent to see you. Kev said, hi, Kev. How you doing? David of the Valleys. Hi, all. Hello, David. Leslie Schramm said, good evenings. Good evenings to you too, my friend. Good to see you. Nigel Pickett's here. Evening all. Hope you're all well. Upright and breathing. That's good. James, good evening, Gary. Belated happy birthday. Thank you very much. And Mikey, and of course, everyone else who's watching. Finally got rid of the snow. Excellent. Still chilly. So good modelling weather. Superb. Jack's here. Evening all. Good evening, Jack. So, by the way, what's the tipple? Yeah. Pint of Benylin. That would do me. But I'm a pint of Benylin, please. Robert's here. Evening all. Ready for another evening of realising how little you actually know. Robert, that is basically every evening of my life. So don't worry about that. Oh, that's Nick. Hello, Nick. Oh, you ready to hurt your brains tonight? Okay. That bus has long departed. This one should be fairly easy to ease you in for the devilish stuff to come. Ooh. Guido's here. Evening, all from Germany. Good evening. Guten Abend. Wie geht es Ihnen? Or wie geht es dir? I think I know you well enough to say wie geht es dir. Nick is here. It's the informal rather than the formal thing. Yeah. Evening all from Nick. I wasn't calling him dear. What's Mustang? Evening. Oh, good evening, boss. How are you, my friend? Marcus, good evening, Gary and Mikey. Hope all is well. Yeah, all is tolerably well, thank you. Robert Harris, of a certain age, to quote Dixon of Doc Green, evening all. Evening all. Barney, evening.
Good night, all.
Good night, all. Evening, Gary and Mikey. Evening, everyone. Might get cut short for me tonight. The Commander-in-Chief is not very well. Oh, I hope she gets well better soon, Barney. Fingers crossed indeed. Ian Ellison said, evening all. Have a good one. You too, my friend. Hope you enjoy things. Darren, hi everyone. Looking forward to another great night. Darren, Carol, and Courtney in Harwich. Very good evening to all three of you. Joe, sorry, early afternoon tea time. We'll catch it later. Good luck. Off to play golf. Showing off he lives in the place where he can play golf in January. Evening all from Phil. How are you, Phil? And Chris Tice is here. Hello all from Belgium. Hello. David, good evening. Well, good evening, David. Very nice to see you. Ash, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Found 172nd decals for a Spitfire 5B on Scalemates. But there's no link to buy them. Where do you suggest I do, please? Best thing, probably, if you go on Scalemates, it will give a product code for whatever company did it, and just chuck that into Google and put decals and then the product code. It's aftermarket tends to come from one of about half a dozen companies. So one of the big places, you'll either find them on eBay or you'll find them through an online seller like Jadlands or Hannants or someone like that. If it's if they're extra decal ones with extra decals, then they're likely to be at Hannants because they own them. But do Google search, but use the product code that will be on the listing, and you'll find them. Avenger Matt in Sweden checking in. Good evening, Matt. How are you? Oh, Dr. Mike. Hi, Doc. Kathy sends love to both of you from both of us as well, my friend. I haven't got anything for this bloody cough, have you? That's what was it? Hopefully, he's going to prescribe something like hot whiskey and lemon.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll have to be see, doctor's prescribed it. Doctor's ordered.
Not doing live streams where you're talking for 2 hours constantly.
Well, it would be an interesting live stream at the end.
Yeah.
And another thing, Mikey. Fenor 1999. Evening all. Good evening to you. Blizzmaster, hi folks. Hi there.
They were calling him Julian.
Julian,
as in hooligan Julian.
I thought you were turning him into a Spanish gentleman. Julian. Good evening, all. Jay, how you doing, mate?
I thought it was heathen Julian.
Heathen.
Makes more sense.
Yeah. Hi there, Steve. How are you?
Hey, Steve.
Hi, Gary. Thank you, Julian. Steve, evening, Gary, Mikey from Lyon in France. Very nice too.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Oh, I listen to you. Ooh. Bonsoir. Ooh.
I remember some high school French.
Good man. Good man. Leslie, definitely looking forward to a new Canberra. Yeah. And a remarkably low cost for FX. I thought very reasonably priced Canberra there. The new one. Oh, great to be watching you live. Great to have you along, mate. You know, come one, come all. We try and have a good time. Oh, Andy said, good evening, guy and girls, etc. Good evening to you, Andy. How are you this fine day?
It does sound like one of those A&E stories on telly. Embarrassing A&E stories.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. I was cutting up a butternut squash with a fish, and my hand slipped and my hand bent back up, and it caught the knife edge. And but yes, butternut squash related incident. Oh, it's when you go to casualty. How did it happen? Right. Okay. It's Friday night in the local A&E, or not A&E, the next door one, the was it urgent care centre or whatever. How did you do this? I was cutting a dog treat with a bread knife. Why? Well, dog couldn't eat the dog treat as the size it was. Why a bread knife? Just one of those things, all right? Give me a break.
Accept it.
I'm actually bleeding, so can we do that? Can you sort out? And then I'll answer questions later. They were actually very, very good. I have to say, thank you so much. Northwick Park, Urgent Care Centre, Friday night, sorted 2.5 hours, sorted, dealt with, gone. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, guys.
Excellent.
Matt's here. Greetings all. Good evening, Matt. How are you, my friend?
Oh, there you go. Northern Ireland.
Oh, from Northern Ireland. Excellent. Good on you, man. Who's going to open the box gate, or has Nick arranged for a secure box opening? No. I have the box.
Ooh, red as well.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? I'm actually Oh no, I'm not going to. I was about to say, do you know, I'm actually safe opening stuff like this. It's dog chews I'm rubbish at. If I actually do say that, I will cut myself. So.
Yeah. Do we have to take all sharp implements off you now?
Yeah, I'm not allowed anything sharp.
We'll give you one of those blunt letter openers.
Yeah. Oh, Julian's watched the Italy range video. Oh, good. Yes, they do. They do all sorts of different schemes, mate. Yes, well, they've got they're doing the model of the Kafir fighter, which is an Israeli massive upgrade to the Mirage 3 anyway. So yeah. Plus, mentioned of Ford Capri in the interview with Dale and Steve, and E-Models announced a re-release of the Tamiya Group 5 Zac Speed Turbo the following day. How about that? It was like through the internet. I just want the regular Ford Capri. You know, he said it's got about 700 molds that they can use for vintage classics. Well, get in there. Ford Escort, Ford Capri.
Both my dad and my uncle had a Ford Capri at the same time when they were teenagers.
Brilliant cars.
My uncle used to get pulled over every weekend because he looked too young to drive, and he used to get taken into the station every weekend.
Uh-huh.
So in the end, my granddad took the car off and got him a decent car.
That's 2-litre Ford Capri. Absolutely fantastic thing. Dane's here. Good evening. Good evening, Dane. How are you, my friend? Glad to have you along. Good surprises. Opel Blitz Type B, or Type A, sorry, from both companies. Indeed. Paul said, evening, very happy with FX this year. Plenty of pre-ordered a fair bit. Well, it will hurt. And then I'll put up the Italeri thing, and it's going to hurt again. I know the feeling. I think I put in 6. I said to myself, I'll be really careful this year buying Airfix stuff that's new, and I've put in orders for 6 of them, I think, or 7 pre-orders.
Yeah. There's only a couple that I want. One is the 148 Stuka because I wanted that for a while anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The Blenheim because I love the look of the Blenheims. Possibly the Stolly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't
know. With the hydraulic crane on the back.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then there's something else. I can't remember. But yeah, couldn't have been that impressive.
Yeah, but then you don't do aeroplanes quite so much.
No.
And a new Phantom and a 2-seat Jag. Oh my God. And the hovercraft, the SRN4 hovercraft.
That's
goodness.
Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Saracen. That was it.
That's it, yeah. Saracen 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
They need to bring out the Snatch Land Rover again.
Yeah. Definitely. Should be huge, that Sparrowhawk. Yes, it should. The SM79 should be quite big. 148th is quite a lovely thing. I see they reboxed the Vespa. Actually, Andy, it's a new tooling of the Vespa, apparently. 100% new molds, they say. I wish I'd do a Lambretta. That's a good point. I might get in touch. Well, actually, I'll be seeing them next week. They'll stand and say, "Are you going to do a Lambretta as well?" Because lots of people in the UK had Lambrettas, and they would like them in 1/9 as well.
I had a Yamaha.
Oh, of course you did.
I had a Yamaha Diversion 600cc.
600cc, for fuck's sake.
It's fun.
It's big. Got my plan for Canberra. Going to do 100 Squadron TT18 camouflage on top, yellow underside, black stripes, target tug one. Saw a couple at Kinloss once and always thought that was the scheme. Yeah, the black and yellow, please don't shoot at me stripes. or as my dad used to call it, I'm pulling the bloody target, not pushing it.
Yeah.
Good evening, guys. Hope you're all great to be here. Just about to start a 124th Spitfire Mark 1A from the early 2000s, I believe. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, we've had that from Ash already. That one?
Nope. Read the end of it.
What do you suggest I do?
Yeah, he's just looked on Scalemates and found the link. Found them, but there's no link.
No, there won't be a link to buy them on Scalemates. No, but if you look on Scalemates, underneath the picture of them, it will say who made it, and and then there'll be a product code.
Yeah.
So it'll say who made the decals, be it Extra Decal or whoever, and there'll be a product code. And if you copy that product code there and put that into Google, then it will search through eBay and Hannants and all the other shops, and it will come up with who has that set available. It might well, they don't do links on Scalemates apart from links to the home page of the company. So if you go on if you have a look underneath the picture of what it is, it says, for example, it will say manufacturer Extra Kit, and that'd be in bold. You click on that and it goes to everything they've got on Extra Kit.
Yeah.
And then click on it again and it will go to the Extra Kit home site. But easier is just copy the product code, which is about third or fourth thing down on the listing, and bung that in Google, and you'll get there. If you do that in a comment, I know someone who might look it up for you online. We might be able to solve that problem tonight for you.
This gentleman here.
Indeed so. Julian, Mikey, a couple of Italeri mods you like. There's a ladder-equipped fire engine and a Ford tranny right-hand drive, which you could do in German fire service colours as they use them. Yeah, right-hand drive transit. It's interesting. They've also got a police Range Rover, which is nice.
Nice. I think if I was doing Ford Transit, I'd probably do it with the side door open and a guy sat with a machine gun in the side door or something.
Yeah.
Just for a laugh.
Yeah.
Just because I remember on a train exercise once, we were ambushing a group of some of the lads, and our sergeant major decided the best way to do it was to sit in the side door of the minibus, and then as we drive past, slam open the door of the minibus, and he sat there with a GPMG.
Okay. As you do.
Just firing into him.
As you do.
Yeah, they were very confused.
God.
That was when I was still a recruit. Well, just after recruits.
The Just Able Biker says Newcastle Exhibition Ale is lovely as well. Indeed, it is. Dane starting investing more armor. Latest purchase is the Hobby 2000 135th mouse. That's going to be big.
Oh, I've been meaning to get that one for ages.
And 135th Meng M1A2 version 3 Abram. 30 quid. Bloody hell, that's cheap.
Yeah.
He gets them from China. He gets some amazing prices on stuff.
Does that mean you're going to be coming back with some duty-free kits?
Jim, greetings and salutations from the great city of Chicago. Well, greetings to you, Jim. Good to see you along, mate. Oh, Nick says, Julian, between you and me, watch this space. Dane, looking forward to the China order, Gary. Yeah, me too. He's ordered the Meng Mark V, 135th Mark V tank, and a ferry battle, 148th Trumpeter ferry battle. Oh, he's not a happy boy now. Oh, dear. Damien, evening all. Guess who got the new Tamiya 172nd F14D? Oh, congratulations. What's it like? What's it look like?
Big.
Gideon, my wife was trying to get me some storage in her Galaxy. Lucky it's still pretty cold, sub-zero at night. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi folks, all are well, I hope. Yes, we all are. Thank you, Jeff. Good of you to ask. Boss, thought I was done with pre-orders the FX Hovercraft, Saracen and Phantom and the Tamiya Capri, but then I saw the G50 on the Italeri video. You know, this is the problem. There's too much coming out all at once. Oh, Keith's here. Do excuse me. Morning all, early morning in Hobart, Tasmania. Indeed, had a live chat with my wonderful granddaughter and her father, Joe, from Melbourne earlier on today. It looks stunning.
They might bump into Marley.
Paul Marley, definitely. He's in Melbourne. Oh, he might be on.
I know he's working away in a minute, isn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, he was very kind, sending loads of suggestions of things they could do when they're over there as well. Jim says, to quote Police Constable Harry Snapper Organs, good evening. Good evening. Fairly easy. Nicholas doesn't make the Krypton Factor look like a two-piece jigsaw puzzle. Okay. Yeah. Oh, 172nd Jets, Italy, superior, inferior from Damien. FXR starting to do a lot more 148th than 172nd.
Yeah.
Which is a pity, actually. Excuse me. Jacob said, even your modelling is on hold. Oh, your desk lamp is broken and it's too rainy in Bristol to put the extractor out the window for painting. Absolutely. It'd be counterproductive because all that humidity, wet air coming in, your paint will not thank you for it.
Yeah.
Excuse me a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. Making the 172nd FXBF 109 E4. Have I made it? And if so, did the carapace not really fit as well? The only 109 I've made was the one that they used in the Lidl and Aldi sets. So they're not the new starter set ones. They're the old ones. I've got a feeling I had an issue with the canopy. I know on the Focke 180 I had the problems getting the whole of the top of the engine bay to fit properly. But yeah, I think I suspect I did. There is a video on it. Check it out. It's probably about three years ago now, so it'll be a long search to get it. But if you do a search for BF 109, it'll get there. It'll be a list on there somewhere.
Yeah. Just sent you a message, by the way.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, and why did I do that? I didn't know why I did that. Okay, fine. Okay, Daytona, even taking a break from my FX A4. Okay. No, like a Hooligan Hall, you mean? Much more alliterative. Oh, I say. Alliterative. What's a lovely word?
Big words now, isn't it?
Yeah. AFC says, always wishing myself, Mikey, and all in chat a relaxing evening. Indeed. Jim, for smaddy fun, I'll have a can of beer while I build my Canberra. Ooh. That's always good fun.
Ooh.
Bringing some parts of my CSM World War I Earhart armoured car. Truly ugly beast. Mikey would enjoy this.
I would.
Copperplate model, very nice.
Yes. Lovely mod kits to build.
Yeah, I missed out on the RAF armoured car I was going to get at Telford because I hesitated. And, you know, he who hesitates is lost. And by the time I went round there, they'd all gone.
To be honest, they were charging retail price anyway.
Oh, fair enough. I'll get one. I'll get one. Yeah. And they do figures for it as well, which look really good.
Yeah.
So there's a sort of a Flight Lieutenant Tarquin Shrapnel Carruthers or something to put in there.
Yeah.
Dave Singh, good evening, Dave. Good evening, Gary, Mikey, and everyone in chat. How are you?
Hello. Any new people?
No.
Huh.
I have a scarf from a chainsaw related. Oh, that's a little bit more manly, I have to say, than a dog chew related incident or a butternut squash related incident. Dear God. FX 172nd range thus this year is very poor. Well, yeah, Canberra basically. But nice Canberra. A very nice looking Canberra. Now, funny, Phil, I actually do have a pair of Kevlar gloves, and I used to wear them when I was cooking, particularly on the mandolin, you know, that really sharp thing you do get slicey things. I've got a pair of gloves that got aramid fiber gloves, and you can and it doesn't cut them. Wasn't wearing them whilst I was cutting up the dog chew. Oops.
Now you know.
Now I know. Mikey, surely the Saracen. Surely. I want a salamander next year from Airfix. Okay.
Sorry, beer's a bit gassy.
Okay. It's all right.
Oh,
Funny chef, evening chaps. Late night in the shed. Oh, late night in my shed too, mate. C'est la vie.
yeah. Just seeing if there's anyone new because we've gone to past.
Yeah, there was something that Dane said at 8:26. I don't know if you want to put that up or just look at it. But from Dane Stewart, 8:26, it's a question for you. So there you
go. Say thanks for your part in the live stream. Is there anything ideally Chinese brand that you have your eye on, Mikey? Anything World War One, really?
have a think. Yeah, I have a think about it and see.
That's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, Dane, I'll have a chat with you about that, Dane. By the way, we can work something out.
How about this then? Surprise me. You know what I like, Gary. So
I do. So I do like. Yeah, I pretty much know what you're doing. But what side your bread is buttered?
Oh yes.
As regards model making, so absolutely, yeah. Cool. Thank you very much, Paul. Most kind of you.
And Ian Williams.
Oh, Ian. Hello, my dear boy. Evening all. Evening.
Right, should we crack on?
Your lad had a haircut, yeah. Right. Yes, let's crack on. Let's crack on with the Conundrum. In this big red box, apparently medium-sized red box. Nick said he does small kits in orange, medium in red, and large ones in blue. Apparently, so
yeah.
So here we go. The third Tuesday, January 26th. Box Crew. I now live in a museum in Germany.
Ooh. So, do we have measurements?
I will get
measurements.
They do like measurements, and very wisely too.
How long have we been doing this segment now? And you're still forgetting to measure the boxes.
It's
weigh them as well.
It's been a stressful week, Mikey. Dealing with lawyers who actually don't know what they're doing. Anywho. Yeah, I know. First world problems. Right, so this box is 30 centimeters or 12 of the king's inches long. The box is 24 centimeters or 9.5 inches across, and 10 centimeters or about 4 inches deep.
Ooh.
So there you go. Battlestar Galactica or something, was it 1980? Flying motorcycles. Underneath all of that, though, by the Yamaha MX-175 off-road play bikes. Yeah, nice. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's all right. It still looks, had a military bearing even with his beard. There we go. Good lad. He's a good lad. Very good lad.
Who are you talking about?
Ian's son.
Ah.
Yeah. Who is in the finest unit in His Majesty's Armed Forces.
Oh, the Remy. Hey, even the Remy march better than the Irish Regiment these days, and you know that's true because you can complain about it.
So, are you sweating on them getting everyone under 65 back into uniform if they need it?
No, because I was stupid.
You got a medical now, have you?
No, because to be in the strategic reserve, you have to have served in the regular army and then either gone to reserves or just retired.
Oh, okay.
However, I didn't. I joined the reserves and then I got assigned to the regulars whilst I was on tour and then went back to the reserves. So
they'll find a way around that. They'll find a way around that.
It's over 18 years since I've left.
Oh. If they're up taking up to 65, I don't think that's going to be an issue either.
I'm disabled anyway. They wouldn't want me. I think the most they could do is give me a GPMG and sit me on the street corner.
I think the general answer of seriously, honestly, do you want me back?
Yeah.
Just think for a minute. Do you actually want me back? And then, do you know what? Thanks very much, mate. Yeah, you're okay.
Just think, if it's in the next 12 months, you won't have aged out yet.
I know.
We could be serving together, mate.
Oh,
fighting the Ruskies together.
Yeah, we'll have him. Fladdy the baddie, we'll have him. No worries. Oh, I guess a Revell 176 scale Dornier 24.
This could literally be anything from this group.
It could, yeah. It absolutely could.
Could be a model of some German monarch's underpants or something.
Yes, they're crusty.
Ew, dude.
You brought it up. You started it. A Junkers JU52 3M civil version in 148 from Revell. 1-to-1 German museum curator by Revell. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. And it says few over 65 last month. There you go, mate.
Up to 65, mate. Up to and including. Well, even Julian's going to get enlisted. We're going to use him as mobile artillery.
Excellent.
We're going to stick a mortar on his lap.
Is that a mortar on your lap, or are you pleased to be serving? Matt says Mini Hot SDK said 234 Puma interior kit in 135th.
You've timed out for strategic reserve as well, then, Paul.
Yeah. Left in 2006. That's fine. Current motorbike is one of those new Royal Enfield Classic 350s.
Ooh,
nice.
No, you'll be fighting with the Americans.
No one will be fighting Trump in Greenland because he won't do any fighting. We already know that. He's got bone spurs. He can't fight.
Yeah. The Americans don't like fighting with the British anyway.
No.
They'd rather just have a beer.
Oh, Skipper HJ's NATO, that crazy German rocket plane thingy. That would be really cool. The Bachem NATO. Absolutely fantastic. The Revell submarine U-boat 7 in 172nd scale. Those are big. Those are really, really big.
I've got a 1/144th U-boat. That's big enough.
Excuse me. Oh, it was 54 last year. Need a bigger webbing belt.
You and me both, buddy.
I don't think they make them big enough for me anymore, mate.
They don't really use webbing anymore, though, do they?
I have to put two together.
They use body armor, and then they have the molly rig on it.
Yeah.
So you'd be all right, Gary. You can just drape the body armor over yourself and just stick the pouches to yourself.
Yeah. So my body armor will probably have to come from the Royal Armouries off one of those suits that Henry VIII used to wear in the later stages of his life.
Now what we'll do is we'll just get some bungees and wrap them around you.
Yeah. Well, that'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do. It'll be all right. Gary says, if you two end up killed, it won't be help the heroes. It'll be God help us with those heroes. Absolutely. 176. So Welsh models, Handley Page Hastings. Oh, I like a Hastings. In Tamir 135th Jagdtiger.
Yeah.
Jagdtiger.
Yeah. That is a cool model, actually, the Jagdtiger. You go well with the Jagdpanther.
Anyway, I wouldn't be able to go because of medical stuff. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to blue LEDs on rifles. I can't. They make me throw up, so I can't do it.
I'm doing the YMCA.
Yeah. If we're sent to Greenland, we should take bottles of Spitfire and show the Yanks a proper drink. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Will the training videos for new recruits be Dad's Army? Yeah, it probably would be, actually.
Yeah. If it was an LDV sort of idea, basis, then yeah, I probably would, because I've got no problems with trying to defend my community if we're going to be invaders or something. But I wouldn't join up for anything else.
Nah. 135th 109G from Italy.
Yeah, I love my town, but not the nation generally.
I don't like the town I live in terribly much, but it's just the principle.
Yeah.
You don't mess with my manor.
No, exactly. And my family here, and my job is to defend my family.
Absolutely.
Not to defend politicians.
Greenland, are there any 5-star hotels there? If not, then there's not. That's a no from me.
Yeah.
There's more Royal Air Force. Excellent. Julian, no, Mikey, I told you I'll be doing comms, so if it all kicks off in Greenland, the country, I'll get confused and send British troops to Iceland at the supermarket. That's where poor people shop, Gary. What can I say? Oh, it's a bit harsh.
Have you never been to Iceland, Gary?
I was in Iceland the other day. I'll have you know.
Oh, slumming it with us, were you?
Huh.
After your trip to Ivy's.
Actually, it was on the way home from the Ivy in Victoria. We got off the tube and then had to get some groceries. But that's not the point.
I know you so well.
We did go into Iceland. Andy says, last battle in my town, we lost badly. Bloody Normans.
Yeah. I don't think we've had a battle in our area since Edward I. Owain Glyndŵr. Maybe Owain Glyndŵr. Yeah. Edward II.
Like who dares wins. Yeah. Gary Nice, the news reports of a very confused man wondering why the aisles are so narrow. Absolutely.
Yeah. Why they haven't got the caviar out.
They didn't even have bread flour, for God's sakes.
It's a frozen food place. How often do you freeze flour?
But they have lots of other non-frozen comestibles there these days.
Yeah.
Just not bread flour. Ravel 148th Duesenberg, SJ. There you go.
Ooh, speaking of Marley.
G'day, John. Dornier Sky Servant.
We were talking about you,
John. And why are you still awake?
He's not.
I'm glad you're here, but either you're up really early or going to bed really, really late.
He's
been knocked out again. I'm
going to guess he's up early because if he was still up, Bron would kill him by now.
Yeah.
She wasn't very happy when he went to bed at 4 o'clock the other morning.
So Junkers Umo 004 PW Mod 132nd scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, not in this one.
Hello, Scale Model Apprentice. Hello, how are you? Well, welcome to the channel. Join in the fun. Like Who Dares Wins was a great movie for our very own SAS. The Hunt for Red October is all a good lesson for us in dealing with the Russians. Model Sit Tupolev 144, I'm on the 72nd scale. Do excuse me. Up early, 07:15 hours. Good show. Well done. First stag, all that. Canada CL215 from Hele in 172nd. I like a Hele, Canadair. They're really interesting. Barney, 148th Tamiya V1 flying bomb.
Should we move on to Clue 1?
I think Clue 1 would be ideal.
Excellent.
So Clue 1 is 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 5, 3. And no, it is not the modern RAF regiment marching.
That's their piece, isn't it?
Yeah. Baran test article for Scale Model Apprentice. That would be nice, actually.
It'd be funny if you'd said it quickly.
Yeah. by the right number. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 5, 3. Do it again. Right. 1918 Flyer Merkel Racer with rider from 6 models in 1/35th scale. Ooh. Oh, Russell says, me and Joe need to do a culinary review of Telford eateries from Scale Model World. Where is the best curry in Telford, and does Edie's Pies in Ironbridge deserve to be world famous? Joe probably won't be coming to Telford, but I don't mind having a price. Isn't Edie's the one that Shelfie keeps talking about in Ironbridge?
Yeah.
Did you go there?
No.
Oh.
The hotel we stay in has got a pub built onto it, and then literally 20 meters away, there's a big one stop, and there's 3 different pizza places.
So why would you?
Exactly, including a Domino's.
Right, okay. Julian says, talking of who does wins, my dad was in the HSF TA unit for ex-servicemen. Unit insignia, a winged blue bottle, motto, who cares who wins? Russell asks, is that a V8 engine firing order?
Ooh, could be. Could be the infantry sounding off.
V8 engine fire.
Yeah.
Revell, Mercedes-Benz 300 SL in 1/12 scale. Ooh.
1/12 would be an interesting size kit for you.
Airfix 172nd Mark 19 Spitfire low back with Griffin engine from Paul. Bit big for an Airfix Spitfire, to be honest.
Especially for 172nd Spitfire.
Yeah. It's actually a big box for the 148th that they do. What's that hotel Mikey stayed in?
Secret.
I don't know if I wasn't there.
If I said that, then somebody might,
Everyone would go there.
Well, yeah, and I
would turn up.
I might open the door and there'd be some strange person stood at the door.
I've had that happen before, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was your wife, Gary.
No.
She was meant to be there.
Italy Mercedes-Benz 300 SL gun wing in 1/24.
Yeah. Yeah. You get some strange people, don't you?
Well, the night before my practice wedding, many years ago, we're in the hotel, and in the middle of the night, my hotel room door opened, and an entirely naked man entered. I suggested what he could do at that point, and he disappeared. I closed the door and jammed the chair up against it. Following morning, I'm down at breakfast and I'm regaling my best man of the day with this tale, and the guy next door said, "Ha, sorry, that's me. I sleepwalk." There was very nearly murder done because I could not sleep.
Did you sleep with your back to the wall?
I tell you, that was just such a shock. It was such a shock. Oh, it's horrendous. Anyway, that set the standard for the whole of the practice wedding and practice marriage business, which is why it ended, and I did it properly with Maria eventually. Got it right second time. Yeah, no naked men anywhere around. Kev, Italy Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing 1/24. Yes, absolutely. Airfix trying not to announce a new Spitfire every year. Challenge completed. Well, I said this to Dale the other day, and he said, "Oh yeah, apart from the one that's in the Swedish Air Force kit, 'cause that's a PR-19 in a new scheme, and of course there's a new one in the Douglas Bader kit in a new scheme." I was like, Dale, mate, take the win, take the win. Band-Aid 1/16th Duesenberg model SJ Speedster 1933. Lovely. At least it didn't say, "Sorry, I was looking for your wife to be." That's very true. That is very, very true. That could have been. Served in the Irish Army Reserve, 3 years in B Company 7th Infantry, and then transferred to the 62nd Reserve
Military
MP.
police.
Military Police Company. Ooh.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah.
He was a monkey.
Italy WLA 751 9th scale. 1/9 scale. Nice.
I remember visiting someone on psychiatric unit once, and one of the male psych nurses, he was taller than you.
Uh-huh.
And I was talking to him, and he said, "Oh, were you in the forces?" I was like, "Yeah." And he went, "Oh, so was I." And I went, "Oh, yeah, what were you in?" He went, "Military police." He said, "But if you tell anyone in here, I'm going to kill you." I went, "Why?" He said, "Because if any of these lot find out I'm police, I'm done for."
Yeah.
Because they hate the police, a lot of these patients.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
So I should be used to that then.
Yeah. Oh, Jack says Bandai, not Band-Aid. Yep. Yeah. I gathered that. I suspected autocorrect had done something daft.
Probably. Ooh. No. Ooh.
Oh, Paul was in 2nd Battalion Royal Regiment of Fusiliers. Very nice. And Damien still has his uniform hanging in the wardrobe, and damn proud of it. Should be. Damien, anyone who puts on a uniform and does anything for their country, military or blue light services, deserves every respect we can give them, and they should be damn proud of what they do. Is Clue 1 the firing order for a V8?
In fact, under my Welsh flag, I've still got my Remy flag.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, I came up with an idea for a decoration to maybe replace the flag for a bit.
You're going to have your own decorations now. How grand are you?
Right,
the Grand Order of the Red Dragon.
I was looking on Tank Museum shop, and I found I looked in the wall art section, and they've got a print of the Mark 1 tank with the camouflage on it. You know, the photo.
Right. Yeah.
They've actually got a proper print of it for I think it's 20 quid, and it's a 40 by 50 centimeter print. I was like, oh, so going to get that. I'm either going to put it there behind me or put it on the wall next to me where I can see it, because I love that picture.
Excellent idea. Nigel, Machine Works V8 engine. Interesting idea. Simon, my mate had a slow start to his wedding night when I was his best man, because me and two of his brothers sneaked out of the hall for 2 hours and moved everything from his bedroom down into his cellar. Does that include his bed? And did it include his bride? This is what we need to know.
I'm surprised I was still conscious by the end of my wedding day. Because we started the day, the night before, me and the best man went through over half a bottle of rum, spice rum. And then in the morning we did a port toast, went to the church, got back to the church from the church to the hotel about 11:30, and then we were drinking from 11:30 onwards until 11 o'clock at night. So we had a couple of beers, then we were drinking wine all through the meals, and then we were drinking beers through the afternoon and through the evening.
Dear God.
And then we finished the night with whiskies.
Dear God.
How I was still conscious, I don't know. I was still drunk the next day.
We went to a wedding of one of Maria's relatives a few years ago. And the bride wanted to make a speech during after the meal. The problem was the wedding was quite early and the dinner was quite late.
Yeah.
And in the intervening time, they were just laying on lots of bubbly, lots of actually South African sparkling wine, endless amounts of it. By the time it got to the end of the meal and she was standing up to give her speech, she was less than sober as being very generous, considering it's her wedding day, sort of swaying quite a lot. And she got through it and said, "Oh, there's someone else I needed to thank. Who was it?" And she was like looking at the same page backwards and back of her notes. Only on one page of A4 notes. There's someone else. So I go, Mum and Dad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Oh, dear God. And about 5 minutes later, we had to leave. We were absolutely gone. I couldn't stay any longer.
My favourite line from my wedding speech was my best man at the time. He worked in the NHS, in the ambulance service. And I said, in just a moment, I'm going to be handing you over to the best man. However, you can expect a 4 to 5 hour delay as he'll be in the back smoking.
Yeah.
And he works for the NHS.
Excellent.
That was it. Yeah, 4 to
German
5 hour
tank.
delay. He works for the NHS.
Matt says German tankman with gantry crane and Maybach engine mini art. Oh, that would have very few parts, wouldn't it?
I've got the Tacon Mark 1 tank with sponson cranes.
Oh, right.
That's an interesting kit.
Nice.
And I've got the A7V as well from Meng.
Need to go to Bovington and take some photos before I build my Mark V. Good plan.
Don't put a brushwood facine on the Mark V. Because it's very wrong. It's completely wrong gear. They didn't use them then. But they put one on the one in Bovington because they're trying to represent the different eras that the tank from World War One.
Okay.
So, but even in one of the videos, they admit that it wouldn't have been put on that tank.
Mm-hmm. So. Bob says Mercedes-Benz W196R from IXO Collections.
Also, Andy.
1/8. Ooh.
Also, Andy, if you look on my channel, I've done a video of World War One tank paint schemes, and it tells you about, explains the numbers and things like that and how they work. Because the one in Bovington is a 3-digit number, and 3-digit numbers were for training tanks that never saw service. Sorry.
No, fascinating. Yes, including the bed, but not his bride, as she was still at the reception. Okay, fair enough. Mercedes 300 SLR is a straight 8, but that could still could be a firing order. It could indeed. 8 cylinders, if that's what's going on. Evening, everyone. Watching, listening while working on my FX HMS Victory Vintage Classic, which you've rescued from the shelf of doom. It will be finished. Excellent. Ooh. Excellent. Had a visit to the Museum of Lincolnshire. Sorry, live today. Very nice. Lincoln being the home of the tank. The high point of the visit was seeing the genuine Mark IV female. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Excellent. Currently banned from my Morrison's local. I told the staff that their stock rotation is shite, and if this was the armed forces, they'd all be on charge. After that, I was banned from the shop.
I found out the other day my father-in-law is banned from the local pharmacy.
Oh, right.
Because he had to go at them because their service was so bad.
So rather than get their service up to scratch, they banned him.
Yeah.
Excellent.
When Kerry Salmons went, how did you get banned from a pharmacy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Julian, Alfa Romeo GTV V8 GR5 Criterium de la Touraine 78.
Imagine trying to put that on the back of the car.
Yeah. Applied to join the Air Corps, but failed the medical, so I'm slightly colourblind. An issue. Applied for regular army, but the Army Reserve was your only option. Fair play.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get my service, because I'm colourblind. It's also why I struggle with because I've done the camouflage on the Humvee for Friday, but it's green, NATO green with NATO brown on, and then NATO black over the top. Yeah. The problem is NATO brown is red brown.
Right.
On top, and I'm putting it on top of green. I'm red green colorblind. So the minute I put the red brown onto the green, it disappeared.
Oh wow!
I had to get Kate to stand there and make sure I wasn't coloring, putting too much paint on the stuff.
Oh my god!
It was annoying.
Yeah. Alfa Romeo 33 V8 LH Spider from the Sebring in 67.
Another one you don't want.
Okay, so we've got the Sebring 67, Le Mans 67, and someone else. Yeah, cut and paste. Absolutely. Scalemates is not delivering then. Oh, Mercedes-Benz RW 196 Protar 124th from Bob. Is that clue 1.5, Nick? Good question. No. Zundap KS 750 with sidecar in 1/9 scale. There's a lot of NHS local facilities that provide a truly awful service and abuse the zero tolerance abuse policy to shut down any honest criticism.
Yeah. Are we ready for clue 2?
I think we should. Clue 2. Pace notes. Not police and criminal evidence. Pace notes.
Ew. Although it could be. You never know. Could be a police Land Rover or Range Rover.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. That's a very good point. Yeah. So pace notes, the aforementioned series of numbers, and it lives in a German museum. Okay, Focke-Wulf FW56 Stosser in 1/48 by Plastic Planet Club from Dave. Wait, what's wrong with Scalemates? There's nothing wrong with Scalemates. Just seems that people doing the searches aren't coming up with the answer as far as Nick's concerned. The Hell A124 Scania. Oh my God. You go, Travis.
Scania. A lorry would be an interesting one to do, wouldn't
it? Well, I was looking at the Italeri range, and they've got an awful lot of lorries, an awful lot of trucks. Yeah. A couple of those really nice American rigs, and that Aussie Black Thunder or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, everyone else calls them, Lototron 250s or whatever, and the Aussie, nah, mate, Black Thunder. I love it. Love it, because that's what comes out the exhaust stack. Okay, Paul, while I'm watching, I'm working with the very brittle decals for the Hello French Task Force Revitaillement à la mer kit in 1/400 scale. Very nice.
I'm so glad you have to read these.
Replenishment at sea. RAS. A RAS in our naval terms. Rally cars in, I presume, German museums from Ian. Boss, the Mercedes 300 SLR 722 Mille Miglia Fujimi in 1/24 scale. 1/35 Tamiya race car pit crew. Oh, nice. Pace notes can be used for rallying. Indeed, they can. In fact, that's what they're invented for. Mercedes-Benz 450 SLC Rally Bandama 1979 in 1/24 scale.
So they weren't invented for the police to stitch you up with stuff then?
No. No. That's all capital letters, pace.
Yeah.
Outer Union Type C 193 1936 German Grand Prix number 4 Bent Rosemeyer Model Factory Hero 1/12 scale. Ha ha ha. Scalmate works. There you go. If it's Model Factory Hero, this would A, be a much bigger box, and B, I don't think Nick would have sent it, because Model Factory Hero kit, they tend to run to several £100. I think the rest of the
wings of their genre.
No, I mean, I think their Aston Martin was like about 600 quid or something. Absolutely astonishing. But gorgeous, but really expensive. Ford Pilot V8 police car from K&R Replicas in 1/43. Interesting. Range Rover Rally Italeri 1/24 scale.
That'd be scary, doing one in a bloody Range Rover.
Yeah. You really want to stiffen up the suspension on that.
How easily they roll.
Outer Union Streamline record car from Betmarsmeyer Luigi Fagioli from GB Models in 1/43.
Steph has a Range Rover. We could get him to test it.
Yeah. 1/48 Audi Quattro. Fire up the Quattro. Here we go. Boss says Sterling Moss and Dennis Jenkinson used pace notes known as the bog roll to win the 1955 Mille Miglia in 722. There we go. Oh, it's a 1,000-mile race. So it's got, I guess a bog roll would be a useful thing just to keep, rather than hang on a minute, Step, just tie. Oh, and that's gone out the back of the car. All right,
yeah. Or a bloody big ring binder this thick.
Yeah. It's in volume 4, I think, Skip. Slow down a bit. B-Max model kits Audi Sport Quattro S1.
What would you get? What would happen if you're in a rally and the guy that's reading out the pace notes suddenly gets a dry throat?
Yeah. Yeah.
All you'd hear is him just go silent, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Prompt. Come on. Rob loves the silver Alto Union racers. They were pretty groovy. I think, they had the engines behind them, they sat really far forward. So I had like the engines were quite back. They're a little bit twitchy on the tail, let's say. Matt says, I'd love the Black Thunder. Nice they do a right-hand drive truck. Yeah. Mark says, it's Italy on 24th Range Rover Paris-Dakar Rally. Oh, yeah. 124 Audi Quattro rally car, the fire-breathing one. Yeah. They did used to pop and bang and send flames out the back on the rallies. The straight-through exhausts they had on them. Damien, 1/12 scale motorcycle racing team pit crew, either road racing or motocross. Well, Mikey, you crash. There you go. That's what happens. Mikey, the dry throat usually happens after the incident. Range Rover police car from Eski in 1/24 scale. Hasegua 1/24 Volkswagen Beetle Type 1 police car from Chris. Rob says, my cousin went in the US Navy diving around submarines to maintain the sonars. His dad sent him a lesson written on an entire loo roll. Mark says, dry throat, you panic and grab a drink from the camelback and get back on the notes. Talking from experience. There you go.
There you go.
That's the answer.
I used to have a camelback. It was the best thing ever because I kept it when I came back from Iraq. And I had the flu one year and I couldn't get out of bed for like 3 or 4 days. So my dad just kept filling it with water for me and then just hanging it on the end of the bed so I could just have a drink and fall back asleep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyone ever done a 177 Give Airwolf?
No.
I haven't. Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR 722 from Monogram 124.
No more comments at the moment.
Oh, dearie me.
And that's my beer out. Come on, people. I ran out of beer.
That's the other answer. You got dry throat in a rally. Yeah, you crack open another beer. That's what you do.
Yeah. That's what happened in NASCAR, isn't it?
A little bit. Yeah.
That's a NASCAR driver.
Yeah. Have you been drinking? No. My navigator's been drinking, officer. My pace man.
Yeah. That's why we're going around in circles.
Yeah. Goddard to Greenwich for the next foodie video with Joe Blogs. Rob, I am determined to get him to a pie and mash shop for a foodie video. He's away in Oz for a couple of weeks, but when he comes back, we're going to plan some more. Maybe Goddard's. I do like Goddard's because they proper London pie and mash this, right? So they cook off the beef mince, and that releases some beef fat dripping. And that's the dripping they use to make the base for the pies. So it's like a suet base and then a puff pastry top. And then they're very nice pies, although might take him to Manzi's on Tower Bridge Road because that's pretty cool as well. But yes, I'm definitely going to get him to a pie and mash shop.
The nicest pie I've ever had was when I worked in a hotel when I was a teenager. And the barman was making a steak and ale pie, right? And he made it with Guinness. Mm-hmm. And he came running out of the kitchen. He said, Mike, come and try this. I went, what? And he went, just come and try this a minute. Tell me what you think. I was like, all right, try it. I was like, oh my God, it's well nice. What is it? He went, I was making the steak and ale pie and I made it, not realizing that the breakfast chef had mixed up the labels on the sweet pastry and the normal pastry.
Oh, right.
So it's steak and ale pie with sweet pastry.
Wow.
And, oh my God, it was good.
Wow, that's interesting.
He put it on the menu that day.
Ah. You see, for me, pie mash to me is proper London pie mash. Meat pie, mashed potatoes, nice big dollop of liquor, this sort of parsley sauce. Oh my God. The passage from youth to man is the day your dad takes you in the pie mash shop and says, no, I think 2 pies for him today. That's it. As soon as you're onto double pie, that's it. You're a man. 2 and 2, please. Double pie, double mash, cup of tea.
In St. Helens, we had Pimlet's pies. They were nice. I think they used suet pastry. All entire pastry was suet. They did a lovely steak and ale pie. Not steak and ale, steak and kidney.
I used to have a camelback too. It's giving me the humps, so I saw a chiropractor. Thank you. Send Mikey a beer now. Absolutely. Hasego Lancia 037 Rally Doriforte 1986 from ERC. Very nice. Oh, there you go, boss. Damien, Yoshima do one builds reasonably well, and you can get one with clear fuselage hand and in-fly stand.
Wow.
Excuse me.
I can still remember the theme tune from that when I was a kid.
Yeah. Skip H, Jelly Deal starter. No, I actually tend to have the stew deals on the side with the pie and mash myself. Jelly deals I tend to have like on a jelly deals would be a Sunday tea time for me. What you look confused, Mikey?
Yeah, having caught eels, no.
They're lovely. Oh, cooked eels, beautiful. Jelly deals, nice in aspic, very nice. But there's studios. Originally, the liquor, the sauce for the pies would have been made with the cooking liquor from the eels, so it'd be like a fish stock base. But now they don't. A lot of shops don't do the eels these days, so I just use a vegetable base.
See, I don't really like fish.
Oh, that's right.
For me.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Boss, thank you for the heads up. Appreciate it. No worries, dude. BMW 328 from Helene 124 scale. Can't be Irish mashed potatoes. I know damn good spuds in Ireland. I'll give you that. And they do good mash.
I like sweet potato mash. I had that with chicken tonight and asparagus.
Okay, very nice. Paul says, is it too late to register disabled? That's probably never too late. Pie shop, Sweeney and Sod's in Reading. Pie's about 7-inch diameter. Game pie comes with warning, may contain shot. That's the way.
May contain lumps of lead.
Yeah. Mercedes-Benz Unimog from Ravel, the 124th. Yes, Type 770K Tourenwagen, 135th from ICM. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Despite being born within the sound of bow bells, I'm not a fan of eels or pie and mash. Oh well. You can't have everything, mate. You know, you're a decent lad and all that. You can't have everything. And yes, the shop was next to Obama's. Yeah. Sweeney and Todd. Very really straight up. Has anyone done a kit of Blue Thunder? No, I haven't, actually. In 2008, I found my registered disabled card. It expired in 1998. I said, you mean I could walk for the last 10 years? Why didn't anyone tell me?
You ready for the next call?
That's what happens if you believe people, mate. Yes, why not? 300 horsepower straight 8. There you go.
I forgot about the banners this time.
I know. No worries. No worries. Meat pie with dead horse sauce is the Australian national dish. There you go.
Kangaroo burgers are nice.
This is way too British for you. Oh, Scale Model Apprentice. Way too British. Inject some overseas goodness, then we do like a bit of cultural crossover.
Yeah. I mean, Gary went outside of London last week.
I did. It frightened me, frankly.
Yeah, he
Had
thought.
Had to remind myself it was still the home counties.
Yeah, he thought he was going to get clubbed over the head and dragged into a cave.
Well, quite. I have visited Newcastle before. I apologise instantly to the good people of Newcastle. I have visited Newcastle several times, and it was a brilliant place to visit. I
I
love
thought you
it.
were going to say it was abysmal. Then.
No, it was absolutely top. It was so much fun. And this was many, many years ago. A mate of mine was at uni up there. Used to go and visit him, and it was a superb place to go out. And I loved it up there. Monogram did a 148th Blue Thunder. There we go. I thought that was a meat pie float in Australia. Ooh, what are you floating it on?
Yeah.
112 Bentley 4.5 litre supercharged. Your blower Bentley box is about twice the size of that, I think. Although I would like to build one, but I think they're quite tricky. Kev says Revell Mercedes 300 SLR from the Millimilia in 1/24th scale.
My auntie used to have so much vinegar on her chips that if it was a single chip and it's like a, you know, when you get them really dry and they're like hollow, that they'd actually float on the vinegar on the plate.
Oh my God. Jesus.
It's like, eh.
Julian says Blue Thunder was done by AMC, a new tool last year in 1/72nd scale. Gary, come visit Eastbourne in Sussex. Yeah, well, no reason why not.
Yeah.
Very nice place, Eastbourne. Boss says Damien latest is Urshima again for Blue Thunder. Pie floats on pea soup or similar. Oh, I see. Right. So for pea soup and the upside down pie in think green pea soups. Oh dear God. Upside down meat pie. Floating in green pea soup and sauce. Okay. Lovely. I'm sure. Oh dear. And it's never been north of Leeds apart from travelling through the northern wastelands to Scotland. There's some very nice places in the north of England, actually. Very nice.
Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but yeah.
Oh, there are. No, don't be unfair. It's nothing. Meatballs Liège with Belgium Griet. Eastbourne is a bit posh. Hastings a bit more authentic.
You're talking to a guy that's nicknamed Waitrose.
Yeah. There's an old trope about, you know, some graffiti somewhere saying there's sort of Brighton boot boys, and underneath it somewhere, and Lewis, rather nice chaps. Brighton and Lewis have that same thing going for them. We do have a winner. Ooh!
Hey.
Nick, you have to tell us who it is.
Yeah. Whilst you open it without cutting yourself.
Without cutting myself, I will do my level best.
So the last clue was M196. And we'll discuss that once Gary's opened the kit.
Ooh.
Ooh. Why has he gone to that one? Stupid thing.
Ooh.
There you
I can already... Oh, I'm so happy. Nick, my friend, you have done it again.
Andy says, we don't have a Waitrose. The Poundland is very nice, though. Yeah. Travis says, was thinking Alpha 159.
Alpha 159.
How close to being right was I, Gary?
Extremely.
Ooh.
I mean, actually, spookily, one tiny detail, but which I think can be excused. So, Nick's Conundrum kit, is, and it is so beautiful. 117 pieces.
Nice.
Is the Mercedes 300 SLR.
Nice.
124 scale Number 722.
There we go.
Sterling Moss's car from Monogram.
And,
However, I think if you look on Scalemates, I believe the Monogram and the Revell and the Fujimi kit are all the same.
Yeah.
I think this may be a Revell kit originally.
and
So-
M196 is the make of the engine. It's the
It
engine
is. The 300 horsepower straight 8. 7 litre supercharged engine. With no seat belts.
Andy says, SLR, isn't there a mirrorless version? Yeah. You know, that's why all the old sweats like it, isn't it? It's because it's got SLR in it.
Yeah.
They get
Still only rifle? What are you joking?
Yeah. It's like a
Where's
thirst
the
trap. for
magazine
old
go then?
sweats.
Where's the mag? What gas port do we block to turn it into full automatic? Oops, didn't say that.
Yes. Absolutely did never broke the Geneva Conventions, did you, Gary?
Heaven forfend.
We didn't need to do that because ours had semi-automatic and automatic anyway.
You were tough anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. 124 scale Mercedes. And there's a little decal sheet with the fabric pattern for the seats, which is all very nice. It's actually really nice condition. The decals, 1994. They're not yellowed at all. So that's very good.
We got it, buddy. So I do photography as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
My degree was in photography.
Yeah. I didn't do a degree. Couldn't afford it. Wasn't posh enough. Nick says it was Boss Mustang models at 2110 Clue 2.
There you go. Boss. Let us know. If you're in the UK, Nick is going to send you a little gift.
Yeah.
So drop me a note with your address and I'll put you guys in touch.
Yeah.
So it's all silver plastic and then there's chrome plastic. Look, chrome. Shiny.
Ooh. I was watching a modeler who's not far from me, and he was doing a video about chrome parts the other day.
Uh-huh.
And he said, if you want to strip the chrome off them, then put them in Mr. Muscle cleaner.
All right.
Leave them for a few minutes and then wash it off, and it strips it back to the plastic.
Okay.
Mr. Muscle sink blocker stuff.
Okay. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Because that's got like sodium hydroxide. It's got caustic soda in it. So, yeah, that would do the trick.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Absolutely. Oh, it's got a full engine and it's a glass. And oh, very, very lovely. Yeah.
Oh, there you
Made
go.
in Poland, apparently. So, must be something to do with Revell.
Yeah. Boss Mustang says M4H for the win. Helps to have seen the actual car at Goodwood.
Oh, thanks, mate. That's very, very kind of you. Nick will donate to Models for Heroes in your name, and he'll also chuck in a few other things, I'm sure, because that's what he does. So thank you very, very much. That's really kind of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Scale Model Print says 124. It's original Monogram kit after Monogram bought Revell. They got traded around. There you go.
Okay. This is a Monogram kit, in the 1992-ish. So yeah, excellent.
Gary?
Oh, Dave, thank you so much, my dear boy. That's very, very kind of you. So 10 of you are now going to become channel members. That means that most of the videos you'll get early access to them because I'll tend to publish them in the evening and let you guys see them, and then in the morning they go to the rest of the world. There's the weekly supporter special video, which you'll get as well. And I was chatting with Nick the other day, and we decided that I really ought to start doing a members live stream just for the members, but then you'll be able to come up on the chat and join in, and we can actually chat rather than just sending stuff. So probably once a month I'll arrange that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a poll among the channel members to see what sort of time of day and weekend or evenings or whatever is the best, and then we'll set one up and see how we go. And if everyone's happy, we'll do that once a month as well. So that's what you're going to get.
There you go. It's Mr. Muscle Oven Cleaner.
Oh, oven cleaner. Oh yeah, because there's nothing strong in that, is there? Oven cleaner. My God.
So don't leave it in too long.
Yeah. It's a man's life driving the SLR. Absolutely. It was in those days. No seat belts. Probably puffing a smoke as you drove around. On public roads, Mille entirely on actual public roads from Brescia to Rome and back. 992 miles exactly. But yeah. I backed up into my overlevel procedure in the dark room. And your handle caught him in the unmentionables. I failed. No idea why. Mystified. Yeah. Ian says, Gary, remind everyone watching to give the show the Imperial thumbs up on YouTube. Yes, indeed. Please do. If you've enjoyed the show at all, do hit that like button. Give it the old Imperial thumbs up. You'll notice repaired Imperial thumb, thanks to the NHS. And yeah, please do that. It helps the YouTube algorithm think that people like me, which is always nice. Because if YouTube think you like me, then they're going to pump out my videos to lots of other people, thinking that they may like me as well. You never know. It's all about wanting to. It's a very wanted, demanding, sort of needy thing, isn't it? YouTube, please like me. Please like me.
If you're someone that craves attention of that all the time as well, it would be very addictive. And
also quite crushing at times.
Yeah.
Because you learn very, very quickly that people, actually not that many people do like you. They're just being nice to you.
Yeah.
But we do have a good core of people who come and watch these things and stuff like that. So excellent.
I think that's probably the case with mine, because it's gone from like having the high 20s on pretty much every live stream to having 17 today. So who knows?
Yeah, but you had like loads and loads the other day, didn't you? I mean, loads.
Yeah, 30 odd likes on it the other day.
Yeah. It's a strange thing. It comes and goes. It's really odd. It really is odd.
That's what I mean. It can be quite disheartening or elating, which is part of the addiction, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, a couple of years ago, I built that Airfix Vintage Classics SM79, the 3-engine bomb thing we were talking about.
Yeah.
And it had like sort of 60,000 views. And I thought, that's it. Cracked it. Vintage Classics. I'll do the boomerang next. Got the boomerang. 4,000. Did another one. 1,500. I thought, okay, I've obviously missed what the special bit was about that video then. And maybe it's just because it's a freaky looking plane. I don't know. But
yeah. Maybe
they all made a mistake. There we go. I don't know. Here in Alexander, FAL, yes. Belgium made, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, they were fully automatic. The FN, as we called them. 300 SLR is a W196 Grand Prix car with an extra seat. Yeah, a bit wider bodywork. Oh, hi, Tiff. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope Willow's well as well. Ordinary vinegar will strip the chrome parts, apparently. Okay. Tiff says, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, Dave. There we go. 100 miles in approximately 10 hours, just under an average of 100 miles an hour. An average on public roads in the 50s.
Yeah.
Mad. I use bleach to strip chrome. Very odd method, which doesn't harm the styrene. Well, that's good.
Yeah. It's the ammonia, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed. Fangio, the great Fangio, finished second in FIFA, half an hour behind, but he did it without a co-driver. Oh, my good God.
So basically, he was a boy racer.
Yeah, arguably one of the finest boy racers of all time, but he usually did it on a circuit where, you find the way round, the way round. Imagine that almost 1,000 miles of Italian roads in the 50s, no autostradas and all that.
Yeah.
Going up across the mountains from Brescia to Rome and back on your own with no co-driver.
Yeah.
Mad. Absolutely mad.
Hmm.
But he came second. Oh, fair play to him. Fair
Yeah.
play. So, we still have half an hour left. What are we going to talk about, mate?
Ooh, I don't know.
What do you reckon to all these Airfix things then that we saw? What do we reckon about that?
Well, good question. I did actually put a post on my Facebook page about the kits I like
Mhm.
in the range for this year. So if I can find it. There you go. The 148 Stuka, 172nd Blenheim, possibly the JU-52,
Mhm.
the Saracen and the Stalwart and the Churchill. That was the one.
Churchill. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's quite a few good releases. There's a good balance, I think, between certainly prop aircraft and armour this year.
Yeah.
And vehicles.
Absolutely.
And I'm liking the fact they're going towards Cold War vehicles more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we said it a while back, didn't we? It's a range that's waiting to be tapped into.
Oh, totally.
Nobody's been doing it.
Totally. And it's that distance in time, the Cold War, that I remember the end of the Cold War, but it's far enough away in the memory that it's for their let's be honest, core demographic.
Yeah.
To have memories of stuff like anyone who watched TV news in the 80s will remember the Saracen and the Humber Pig.
Yeah.
And things that, it was on the TV every night because of the Troubles.
Yeah.
And all the things going on in Germany and all the rest of it. People are very familiar with those, let alone people who actually served with them. It was just these things were in the public eye all the time as well. So it's about time.
Well, that's the thing. People tend to want to buy stuff that they remember from their youth.
Yes, absolutely.
The generations of modelers now, we're moving away from the generation that remembers Spitfires flying around, remembers Cromwells, on training areas and things. Now we're moving towards the Cold War, where for your generation, you remember the Cold War vehicles from the 70s and 80s.
Oh, so someone's speaking. Oh, sorry. My generation.
It makes sense to move forwards.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
They'll still be like the diehard fans for like Spitfires and things like that.
Yeah,
but I think as we move to the younger generations now, it's going to become less and less.
Yeah, well, I suppose they still see them. They still see the Battle of Britain Memorial flight on the telly. Yeah. Lancasters, Spitfire, Hurricane. They'll all still have those endless repeats of various TV films where they see them as well. And it's sort of like a cultural icon of the nation. Well, so they'll always make them and they'll always sell them. That's going to be a great thing. But you're right. They are sort of that time frame is shifting forward all the time now.
I think the only reason it's lasted this long is because in the 80s, 90s, they were still showing a lot of the 50s and 60s war films on a Sunday television, Sunday daytime TV and things.
Yeah.
So your dad would put it on, and because it was the only telly in the house, you had no choice but to watch it. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. You couldn't go upstairs and just download something, could you?
No, it was either that or Channel 4 horse race.
Yeah. Or the wrestling. Kent Walton and the wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very happy, generally speaking, with the range. It's interesting to see how many... the production of Mystic Mug is surely worth a BAFTA. Oh, thank you so much, Darren. I did enjoy it this year. I did enjoy doing that this year. It was a lot. But the only problem is I've got to think of something better for next year. So,
yeah.
If I'm here next year, goodness.
Don't be dramatic.
Not that I'm being dramatic. Did I tell you I cut my thumb? Finor said it's a kids range with bits for modelers. Yeah, I don't know. There's some nice. I don't think the Sea King's terribly much a kid for. The Jaguar's good. The Phantom looks stunning.
The Sea King would be awesome, except from the fact they've priced it at 60 quid.
Yes, I know it's very expensive. Very, very expensive. Yeah. Loving the range and think I'm going to get a lot of those kits. I am going to get a lot of them as well. Yeah. I've ordered, I think, 6 of them, pre-ordered 6 of them.
Okay.
So and I bet they're all going to come within the same 3 weeks or something. Oh,
yeah. See, the Phantom doesn't really do anything for me.
Oh, it does. Oh,
one, because the amount of decals on it, I just couldn't be bothered with it.
Okay, yeah, the stenciling is extreme. Let's say.
And 2, it's not something that I've ever seen flying around. It's not something I can ever remember seeing. So again, it goes back to this. If I saw it at air shows and things like that when I was a kid, then I'd probably be interested, but I didn't. I saw things like the Vulcan, the Spitfire, the Lancaster, the Tornadoes, and things like that.
Yeah. Well, think of a tornado with attitude. And that's a Phantom.
I sent Gary and John a video, just a short clip of a Buccaneer flying below an air traffic control tower the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Through the middle of the airfield.
That is a proper plane. But the Phantom's is a glorious thing, with the right engines, of course, rather than the American J79s, the Rolls-Royce Spays in them. Really, 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 really good aircraft. And it took off like a homesick angel, like a lightning. It's just awesome amount of power. And 3-4 minutes in, and you think we're at 50,000 feet. How did that happen?
Well,
and we're also at Mach 1.8. How did that happen? When did we go through the sound barrier? Climbing through 30,000 feet, we went supersonic. Okay, cool. Yeah.
The Lightning was the only jet ever to intercept the SR-71, wasn't it?
No.
Because what they did is, rather than trying to catch up with it, they just predicted the route it was going to be on and just went straight up.
Yeah.
It's nice to see them putting some new armor in there.
It's good. It's good. Well, the Chieftain and the 176, those are vintage classics, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's a lot of vintage classics this year. A whole load. There's 27 or 28, I think I counted.
Yeah, I think the castle would be quite fun. Because you can have some interesting dioramas with that. Especially if you put 176 vehicles with it or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry.
Boy racer in his 40s when he won his first championship, refused to race with a co-driver after one was killed in a previous race. There you go. That's Juan Manuel Fangio. Michael's here. Even though was hoping for 2 wins in a row. So got to be in it to win it, mate. In it to win it. Pre-ordered the SRN4, and I like the look of the Vickers like tank, but wish it was 172nd.
I think, especially with the Vickers, 135 or at least 148 is probably better because it's quite a small tank anyway.
But the SRN4 is brilliant. No, you're not drunk, Jim. I did change my eyeglasses because I have the ones where I need to read comments and all that quite quickly. And these one are my regular ones because I can sit back a little bit more. It's just, this is just from here to the screen is that awkward distance between sets of glasses. So yes, now I'm more relaxed and I can chill. I put my regular spectacles on, but thank you for noticing. Wonder if the ships will ever be retooled. I personally don't think so. But it depends how they sell. If they sell really, really well, then they may get the impetus to do it. But it's a very expensive process.
Something like 120 grand or something for new molds, isn't it?
Yeah, for 120, I think the Spitfire cost them 300,000 as a project, including designer time and all that. So Yeah, a ship like that, we're still probably looking about 150,000 pounds investment. You've got to sell a lot of ships.
Yeah.
Same one once as a small boy. There we go, Rob. Very good. I sat in one as a slightly older boy, strapped in and was taken to very fast speeds and very high altitudes in it. It was an absolute joy. Almost just retired, have over 80 models in your stash. Want the first to be the 172nd CL Folland Nat in yellow. Where do I start?
By opening the box.
Yeah, open the box, check out the parts, read the instructions. Make sure you've got a nice pair of nippers to take the parts off the frame. Make sure you've got some sanding sticks so you can sand off any bits of the frame that are still there so everything fits. Dry fit everything. Test fit everything so that it all goes together well. And in yellow, then prime it in pink if you can. White won't work, but pink if you can, because yellow paint, no matter where it comes from, is quite thin. It's very difficult to get a dense yellow pigment. So if you do it in grey, it will just be greyish yellow. You'll never get the nice richness coming. It's kind of like a lemony yellow, I think, from memory, the scheme, the Yellow Jack scheme. So pale pink or white might work better with that. But yeah. Apart from refueler, which I like because I'm not into the vehicles. Fair enough. Fair enough. Got to go in a few minutes. Good to see you, Julian. Thanks very much for dropping by, mate. Really good to see you. Always a pleasure. You know that. Definitely use pink or white primer if you're spraying. Yeah, here you go. Shame the RF would be reduced to those aircraft. Yeah, that's it. It's soon enough going to be the Battle of Britain Memorial flight.
Well, they're not even going to have the Hawks soon, are they? Because they're phasing out. They're aging out. Jesus. They've got nothing. They've got no jet to replace them as trainer aircraft.
Well, yeah, they use the Tucano, don't they? They've got to get a fush. You can't use the Tucano to do proper fush stuff. You just can't.
For training, they do Tucano, don't they? Then they go to Valley to do Hawks, and then they go on to the F-35s or whatever.
OCU,
yeah. But for the RF training in general, they can use any. They could get in any trainer jet.
Yeah.
For the Red Arrows, traditionally it has to be a British trainer jet.
Yeah.
British-made trainer jet.
Which
and we don't have one anymore.
Isn't. Yeah. God knows what's going to. Well, they'll probably just not have the Red Arrows. That'll be it.
Well, this is the thing. It's part of the soft power as well. Yeah.
So too expensive, not value for money. Cancel it. You know, that's the way the government works.
Yeah, they just had a new CO, haven't they?
Yep, new leader. Yep. That's been Soviet pre-45 stuff later is a bit too political. Absolutely fair enough.
Interesting. Everyone's saying good night to Julian.
Oh, pre-ordered the Saracen and the Sea King Navy Rescue. Absolutely.
I think I'd do it in the print. If I got the Sea King, I'd do it in the Prince William scheme, but not because it was him that flew it, but because it's the one that was at Valley. Yeah. Which is in North Wales. So.
Yeah, indeed. So they'll probably have to send one to Prince Louis, won't he? He's quite the model maker.
Is it
if
Louis
they're wise? Or is it him or George? I can't remember which one of the two it is.
Louis is only about 5 or 6, isn't he?
Oh, it's George. I do beg. Of course, it's George. Yeah, it's the eldest one. Yeah, they did a thing about how he made Lancasters and stuff like that. So, yeah, send him one of that. That would be very sensible. Wants them to release a new tooling of the 124th Mosquito or 24th Lancaster. They're never going to do a 124th Lancaster, Paul, I don't imagine. They're not going to do a new tooling of the 124th Mossie because it's not that old, and they are going to be re-releasing it. They, when I did the interview with the Airfix boys the other day, Matt did say that the 124th new tool kits, so the Mosquito, the Typhoon, the Hellcat, the Spitfire, and now the BF-109, they are going to be re-released on a sort of a rolling basis. So at some point they will re-release the 124th Mozzie because that's classed as a new tooled 1/24 scale kit. So that would be pretty cool. That'd probably be close to 200 quid when it comes out. But there we go. It's a lot of plastic. That Tiff says there are actually a few in the new releases I actually want, and I've never said that about Airfix. There we go. Mystic Mug could have his own live stream. Do you know what? It's such a stress doing that. But, every now and again, maybe. But a lot of it's post-production as well. It's not done on the fly.
What you could do next year is get Maria to voice the Mystic Mug.
Yeah.
So you could do it as if you're having a conversation together.
That's true. That's very true. Gary, how's the lurgy clearing up? Most of it's gone just stuck in this throat thing, this bronchial sort of nonsense going on. Oh, 633 Squadron was on the other day. There we go.
Fair point. But the other thing to consider is now more people are watching YouTube than watching things like BBC and things.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, and most youth now won't watch live TV. They watch streaming services and YouTube. So they're not,
my younger
specifically look for, they're not going to see them.
That's right. But Joe was saying the other day, his youngest daughter, they'd say, "Oh, why don't we all sit down and watch this?" I watched it on the other day on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So watching TV shows on their phones now.
Yeah. Morgan's addicted to his.
Yeah. Anyone see, like me, that the illustration of the Sea King looks like it's been inflated with a pump? So no. It would be buoyant.
Yeah.
We had the Stolly, now the Saracen, which is next, Saladin or Salamander, or will they do a pig? I hope they do a Humber pig. I really do want them to a Humber pig.
I think they probably will. I'm hoping they'll do a Foden recovery at some point. Because Accurate Armour had them all, and they sold their STLs off, didn't they? They sold their files off. So I'm wondering if maybe Airfix managed to get their hand on some of them.
It may have done.
They're thinking of doing the Cold War range, because that's what Accurate Armour did.
Yeah.
And Osiris Models as well, they did it. And they've sold their files to another company.
Absolutely.
So who knows?
Yep, Spay Engine Phantom would be lovely. Absolutely, John, it would be. Not that I want to rub it in, the fact it's another fast jet I've flown in, by the way, but along with the Tornado and the Jaguar and a few others. Jacob, with the Yellow Sea King coming in, I'm building at its 3. I've built the Red Grey Royal Navy one. I've got the King of the Junglies boxing in the stash.
I haven't built any Sea Kings yet. And yet it's only one of the 2 helicopters that I've flown in. No, 1 of 3, sorry. 3 different helicopters I've flown in.
Technically, also, if I'm looking at things I've flown in as a passenger, I can include the SRN-4 hovercraft because they called them flights.
Yeah.
They weren't sailings, they were flights.
Yeah.
Because they were off the ground. So I've flown in an SRN-4 as well, many years ago.
Well, I've flown in Sea King, the Lynx, and I came some sort of Sikorsky helicopter down in the Falklands that looked like it was about to rust out of the sky.
Probably an S-61, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's a man's life applying stencil decals to a Phantom. Absolutely.
Yeah. Won't be happening in this house.
Yeah. Paul Wiltshire, I'm hoping to get the 148th English Electric Lightning. Absolutely. I'm probably going to get one. I'm actually going to order one. Going to love the Phantom because I love doing decals. They built 2 of the 172nd ones. My God. We have an RAF exercise up here in the next week. Helicopters and jets on night training from RAF Leeming. Oh, Leeming's a nice place.
Are you look
for the blue LEDs?
Yeah. Don't tell everyone the military schedule for training exercises, will you, Moss? OPSEC and all that.
Yeah. Although helicopters are probably Army Air Corps, aren't they? I would imagine. Although the Chinooks, I guess, and the Merlins might be RAF if they use those.
The Merlins could also be Navy as well.
They could indeed.
But yeah, the Chinooks could be most likely RAF. The Apaches.
Apaches definitely Army Air Corps.
Oh yeah, they're Army Air Corps. There's not much that the Army Air Corps is flying now. Apaches, because they got rid of the Lynx.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have Sea Kings with the RAF anymore, or search and rescues.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of what they're actually flying now.
Yeah.
Other than Apache, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It could also be a joint with the. I would say it could be joint with the Americans as well, but that's unlikely at the minute.
Unlikely right at the moment. Right at the moment, yes.
Yeah.
Here in Blackpool, we have the Spitfire Visitor Centre, interactive museum with Spitfires, Hurricane, BF-109, several vehicles, and a VR Lancaster bomber bomb raid. Very nice.
Me and Gary Morris were supposed to go there last year. We never got around to it.
Mm-hmm. Phantom, the world's only truly successful joint strike fighter. Absolutely. I wonder with the closure of Accurate Armour if FX might choose to pick some of their former subjects in 148th for future releases.
This is what I'm wondering, because Accurate Armour did them in 148 and 135th. But also, so like I said, so did Osiris Models.
Yeah.
And he did Cold War, Northern Ireland vehicles, Cold War vehicles, Afghan and Iraq vehicles, things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Up at the Battle of Bit Memorial fight, the tornadoes taking off for the loudest things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's because they don't fly lightnings anymore.
Well, when we were in Iraq, we used to watch them take off, especially at night. If they were taking off on afterburners at night, that was cool.
There are military jet aircraft, and then there's the Phantom. Yeah. Got the Lightning within the day of it too, coming out. Quite excited to build that. Yep, absolutely. Cold War times with a scary red Bakelite telephone constantly ticking in every fire station. You hoped it didn't stop and start screeching. Absolutely. And people forget that during parts of the Cold War, we were genuinely worried of a Soviet attack in Western Europe. Genuinely.
During the Cuban Missile Crisis, we were literally hours away from it, weren't we?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think people kind of forget that.
Well, this is why teaching kids history is important.
Yeah.
And, because it sounds, it was part of your lifetime, or most people's lifetime on this channel. But to me, it was before my time. So we had to learn it in school as part of our history lessons.
Yeah.
Because of that reason. So we don't make the same stupid mistakes that your generation are making again.
Absolutely. Oh, only saw a Phantom fly one at the HMS Daedalus Navy Day, best Navy Day that year. It's a lovely aeroplane. Had F4s when down in the Falklands in '83. Very nice Russian towed target at low altitude, all smoke. The ones in the Falklands actually were the American engined ones, because we took some extra ones with the J79 engines, so that they were unofficially called the Phantom FG3, but they were just actually I don't know what the actual designation was for them. F4Ms, I think the American used them. So they had the American engines in them. We got a squadron of them to garrison the Falklands down in '83.
Yeah, when I was in the Falklands, they were just transferring over from Tornadoes to Eurofighters.
Will the Robin Hood figures still be the unpaintable bendy poly? I suspect they will. Whatever material they originally came out in is what I suspect they will go with now.
Because they're teeny tiny.
They are very, very teeny tiny.
I can't go that high.
Considering the sky, it's because my throat. I'm considering the Skyfan, depending on what the clear parts look like. If I have a what if in mind, a budget spooky with a GAU 12 sticking out on one side. Very nice. I'd like a Skyfan.
Skyvan would look cool as a mystery machine.
Yeah. You would actually, wouldn't it? Ian's just literally finished painting a Mark 6B.
Yeah. Either that or £5.
Yeah. £5 of Vickers. If Airfix wants to do new ships, they should just partner with Flyhawk. I don't know that I really want to do that much in the new ships. I don't know, because I think they'll just keep it as vintage classics. I really don't think they'll be doing very much. I mean, they haven't done a Queen Elizabeth class carrier yet, so, you know. Wonder if they'll fix the SRN4 decals with the backwards British Rail logos. This kind of would be an interesting point. Someone else pointed that out to me the other day, and I did drop them a note about that. So hopefully they'll get that right. Saracen, someone should do the Megaforce color scheme as the control vehicle. There you go. Wish Airfix to do a 350th HMS Fearless. That would be nice. I've got the 1600th HMS Fearless. I'm awaiting the time and opportunity and money to get all the resin I need for it, resin and photo etch for it, to make it a proper looking HMS Fearless. But I do want to build one. I want to do it with the back end flooded with the landing craft coming out. Had experience of firing an FN on fully auto. Yes, it is. It's a given it's NATO 762. That's quite a punchy round, quite a kicking round. And yeah, you're not going to point. The rounds are just going to go right over the top of your enemy, because after the first couple, it's going to be.
Well, this is the thing, right? You know what they're saying the SLR, and you said it the other day. Yeah, but it's 762. Well, why does the army need 762 on automatic when we've got a 762 rifle? When we've got 762 machine guns, like machine
we
guns.
had DMGs and all that. Yeah.
So we don't. It's like they got rid of the LSW because there's no need for another 5.56 in the rain to carry. So
why not?
Just doesn't make sense.
The enemy.
And we're getting new rifles now anyway.
Yeah.
They're going for a slightly bigger round, not 7.62, but they are going for a slightly bigger round this time by the look of it.
Yeah, 6.5 mil or something like that, roughly, isn't it?
Yeah. Which
is a bit strange that you do that, because then you're thinking, well, what do we do with all the 5.56 we've got in stock?
Hey, rounds to brass, baby.
Yeah.
Rounds to brass day.
With Hornby Hobby's financial issues at the moment, should we worry about Airfix in the future?
I don't think so.
Nah. No. Airfix is very, very strong within Hornby Hobbies, from what I understand. No one's officially told me anything, but the feeling I get from conversations, the tone seems to be that Airfix basically is really strong within the brand. And, you know, if Hornby Hobbies, the people who own Hornby Hobbies look to divest it, I suspect someone will come along and snap up Airfix and take it away on its own.
Yeah.
Myself.
I think Hornby have been their own worst enemy, haven't they?
Oh, totally.
Because they're just constantly pushing the prices up on their locomotives and stuff.
Yeah, and I know Dale in the past when I said, you know, what would you like most of all as a Christmas present? What would you like most of all? And he said, I'd like my own sales teams, because you know, I've got Scalemates experts selling to Airfix shops in some parts of the country and stuff. It's not right. It's, you know, you need someone who's a specialist in that product range to be selling that product, and so he would like his own sales team if he could possibly have one.
Yeah.
Megaforce, the other feel from Hal Needham after Smokey and the Bandit and the Cannibal Run. Okay, excellent. Something to look out for. Rather hoping that a separate nose, I guess, would be tooled for the teeth for a mix and match accessory approach. If they're making masks, then why not? Yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know, so it's a way of having another kit in the range, another, because they design it all at the same time, and so all the investments up front, knowing that they're going to do 2 or 3 or 4 releases of the kit. So I don't know. Oh, good to see you, Dane. Thanks very much for dropping by. I'll be in touch with you very, very soon. Yeah, 124th Hellcat isn't due for release. I've pre-ordered one of those. I have to admit it. Well, I've got to. My dad's squadron used them, so I can get decals for an 800 squadron aircraft. So
Yeah, but where are you going to store it?
oh, I'm gonna have the wings folded.
Aha.
Yeah, Gary, if I've
Push
done
the air out the room.
Oh yeah, well, there's always a way. It's always a
Yeah.
way. Have I done the Gecko Matilda one? No, I haven't. No. I've seen test shots of it, but I haven't actually put one together. It looks lovely. Going to have to get the 124 Morpheus. My late granddad loved the aircraft, built 172nd for a few years ago for his birthday. But at the moment, they're quite expensive. They are £200 or more on the second-hand market. I suspect when Airfix do get round to re-releasing them, what with inflation and everything, it's probably going to be close to 200 quid. I am going to guess. Looking forward to the random stash kit reviews. Yes, that's going to be happening soon. I'm just populating my spreadsheet and numbering them, so I get a random number generator to then pick out a number, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Stash and grab, I thought I called it. It's not bad, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad, stash and grab. Yeah, for me. That's pretty good.
It sounds like it fits in with London, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I thought, that's it, stash and grab, right? That's it. My day's work is done. I'm having the rest of the day off.
I bet you got the idea for that when you're walking around central London with your phone out, weren't you?
I don't walk around the central London with my phone out, dear boy. I can tell that right away. All right, now they use the Texan too. That shows you how much I've got the finger on the pulse there. They also use the Grove for basic Oh, is that the Grob motor glider thing? Oh, looks like a motor glider. It's quite a long span, slender wing, powered thing.
The Grob Tutor is a light aircraft.
Yeah, that's the one. But it's got like a really thin, long wing compared to other light aircraft. Because Grob used to be primarily a sailplane maker.
Well,
and
the Grob Tutor is what we used to fly in cadets, where we're doing powered flight training.
Right. Oh, you see that? You see that's a generational thing, because I was on Chipmunks, and in the meantime there was also the Bulldog. I didn't even fly the Bulldog, and you didn't fly the Bulldog. There's a whole aircraft service span between us there.
Well, the cadets are still using the Grob Tutor. It's a perfectly good aircraft for training.
Yeah.
Except when the harnesses slip a little bit when you're upside down. As I found out, because we were doing aerobatics and we were flying inverted, and I thought something doesn't feel right. I don't feel like I'm touching the seat anymore. And when I put my hand above my helmet, I couldn't get my hand between the helmet and the canopy anymore. And so I got the radio. Well, I went on the radio and said, I think we need to turn back the right way because my harness seems to be slipping. Yeah, that was fun. Especially as a teenager.
Oh, boss says, yes, I actually wrecked a Mozzie for that info, I guess 633 Squadron. Dear boy, it is 10:05.
Yeah.
We need to get going. I need my sleep. I need to go see my dear wife and my little dog and see what they've been up to. I know what Maria's been up to. She's been watching The Traitors. But that finished a little while ago, so... Anyway, thank you all so very, very much for joining us and for watching and for your comments and your chatter and everything else and for your guesses. Well done, Boss Mustang, for guessing the kit, and thank you so much for donating it to Models of Heroes. Thanks to Dave for the channel memberships. And thanks to Nick, of course, for sending the Conundrum in the first place. Very, very kind of you. The next one is going to be one for Mikey, by the way. He's going to be
apparently the
recipient of the kit next time. So that's all good fun. I'll see you on the next live stream. Is the 6th-ish of February. Thereabouts. Sorry?
5th, Thursday.
5th. There you go, 5th. Yeah. Okay. Of February. But of course, I'll put it on Monday Masters ahead of time anyway. We'll see you then, and we'll see you for Mikey's Conundrum kits from Nick. So have a great time. See you on the channel, and take very, very good care of yourselves, and of course, extremely good care of the ones you love. Thanks so much for dropping in today, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.